Welcome back to the Kolas calculator release number 2, where we're going to take you step by step of how they would pick the teams, the 13 at-large teams, if the NCAA championships were today. First team in is drumroll.
For the men, UCLA.
Why UCLA?
UCLA has wins over Iowa State, Wisconsin, Georgetown, and Penn from the Nutty Comb Wisconsin Invitational.
So of all these teams to pick from, the 3rd and 4th place teams, they have the most wins with 4. Now before we get to our second pick, you got a reminder, Washington State now moves into the running because they are the 5th projected team we have here now. Portland moves up here next in line. And Portland actually is the next team in because they have 7 wins. They have the same wins as UCLA over Iowa State, Georgetown, Penn, and Wisconsin at Wisco. But they have 3 more wins.
Ooh.
They beat UCLA themselves, they beat Michigan, and Iowa State at Roy Riak.
All right, the next qualifier is Washington State's 5th team out of the West region. They have wins over Texas, Wisconsin, Georgetown, and Penn.
The next team in is going to be the Providence Friars with 4 wins. They have wins over Washington State, which recently got in, Texas, Penn, and Arkansas.
Ooh.
Arkansas, they got 2nd at pre-nats.
That battle in Beantown.
Providence has a win over them.
All right, the next team in is the 6th team from the West region, Boise State. They have wins over Michigan, UCLA, Providence, and Penn.
4 wins, you're in. The next team in is Tulsa with wins over Georgetown, Providence, Boise, and Penn. Mid-Atlantic, just giving out all those Kolas points.
The next team in with 3 wins is UTEP. Whoa. UTEP is pushing in Colorado. When is the last time that Colorado needed to be pushed into the meet?
That's insane.
Out of all of these teams, the Colorado men have 1 win over Michigan. That's it, just 1.
They beat UTEP at pre-nats, but that doesn't count because they're not in yet. But Colorado 1 win.
Pushed in.
Hopefully, they're going to get more wins at Pac-12s, but Colorado, on the bubble a little bit. Floodgates open for the Mountain region because the next team in is going to be Colorado State with 6 wins. The next team after that is going to be Southern Utah with 7 wins. Now, we've already had 10 teams in. If you look at it, 8 of the 10 teams in all come from the Mountain and the West region. Talk about dominance. Look at this. Boom, that's a bulk of the NCAA field.
Yeah, these 8.
Woo! Well, who's the next team in?
All right, the next team in with 3 wins is Eastern Michigan. The Eagles. The Eagles are pushing in the Indiana Hoosiers from that Great Lakes region. 3 wins. All right, the final qualifier. We have 1 more spot. It's going to come down to 2 teams. That's Michigan State and Washington. Now, Washington beat the Spartans at Wisco, but the Spartans have more wins.
6 wins.
6 wins.
Washington only 4.
Yeah.
Michigan State, your last team in. Washington, first team out.